way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear when it hasn't been your day.
Attention 8th graders, all Cedar Point money needs to be paid by this Friday.
Students, here are a couple of clarifications and reminders because I want all of you to stay out of trouble and continue to have privileges here. Fidget spinners are not allowed in any DMS classes unless your parent has contacted Mrs. Paquette or me and you have signed a special contract for spinner use. If you have a spinner out in class, even before the bell rings, you should count on having it confiscated because they are causing distractions for many students, and that just doesn't work for me. Here's the thing. You cannot just pick your spinner up after school in the office. You will have to have one of your parents pick up your spinner up at their convenience. You will also be assigned a detention at lunch or after school. I know these things are pretty cool, but you need to abide by the rules in school so that teachers can teach, students can learn. Thanks a million for your cooperation.
Feel free to use your cell phones during lunch for playing games, listening to music with headphones, and watching appropriate videos. You are not allowed to use your devices as a communication tool all throughout the day. Cell phones cannot be brought to class here at DMS, and students cannot have their cell phones out during passing times. Phones can be used during lunch only. Please do not make the mistake by using your cell phone at times when you shouldn't be, because you will end up having to turn your cell phone over to Miss Scalia in the office for 2 weeks. She's really nice and pleasant to talk to in the morning, but the downside is you cannot have your phone at all at lunchtime. I need you to honor and respect the cell phone policy here at DMS. Kind regards, Miss Fenner. Hey 7th graders, it's time to plan your fun day. Mark your calendar for June 13th in your homeroom and you will get a form to fill out. Hey 7th graders, it's time to plan your fun day. Mark your calendar for June 13th in your homeroom. You will be getting a form that fills out that looks like this. Please write your first and last name neatly. Include your homeroom teacher too.
Then read over the choices. Do you want to be outside doing field day activities or playing with organized sports? Do you feel like watching a movie or doing some art? It's up to you.
Mark your first choice as 1 and your second choice as 2. Find a buddy that marks the same first and second choice as you and add their name to your buddy list. Again, we need first and last names.
Looking forward to a great fun day ahead, so keep following Cardinal Code so you don't miss out.
Today's birthdays: Bryce Cherry, Gabrielle Monreal.
Hello, it's Lauren.
And Teresa.
Reporting live from Comerica Park.
Play ball.
How's the season going?
Right now we've won 7 games and we've only lost 1, so it's going pretty good.
What kind of accessories do you use for baseball?
You got the wrist Evo Shield for the wrist protection when you're batting. You got the elbow guard so you can lean into a pitch, take an easy base. And Paul, come right in here. We can talk about our gloves.
See, this is a 1786 model, Pro Stock Leather, 11.5. It's a Wilson A2000, retail price $250. It's a really nice glove. Pros use it all the time. Highly recommend this glove.
I got a 1788 model, Pro Stock Leather, A2000, super skin on the fingers and the thumb. It's got some good pop to it. Had it for about a year and a half now. It's worth the $250, so it'll last a while, It's worth it. It's worth it. And then Camp got the Oakleys, I got to get the prisms for baseball. You can see the ball better, pop fly, grounder, underhand that, just easy stuff like that.
How long have you been playing baseball?
Well, I've been playing for a while now. It's been about 8 years.
How's the season going so far?
Good, we're undefeated.
How long have you been playing softball?
8 years.
10 years.
7 years.
10 years.
And what position do you play?
Shortstop.
Third.
Shortstop. First base.
Hi, I'm Lauren Copeland. I'm here with Miss Hellman. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I am a Spanish teacher currently. I actually was born in California because my dad was in the military. And so we did a lot of moving around, and then finally we ended up in Michigan, and I graduated from Fenton High School. So I've been in the area for quite a while, and I ended up going to Michigan State University for my degree in French, which is actually what I have my bachelor's degree in. And then I went to U of M Flint to get my teaching certification because at the end of my whole 4-year thing at MSU, I decided that I wanted to become a teacher. So I didn't have enough time to finish it up. It would have taken me like 2 or 3 more years, and that's way too long to go to college. So I came back so I could stay at home and go to U of M Flint and get my certification and then my minor in Spanish.
When did you start speaking Spanish?
When I was at MSU, I actually was not interested in it at all until I attended the university, and I had to take what they called a cognate. It's kind of like a smaller minor, and they wanted me to take a language, preferably, especially if I was going to go into teaching. So I started taking Spanish and picked it up pretty quick, so that's what I ended up minoring in.
When did you know you wanted to become a teacher?
I actually took a class at MSU that was just like an education class, and we actually worked with like refugees in the Lansing area. We did a lot of tutoring, and I really liked working with kids, and then to be able to teach the language also, I thought that would be really cool because that was always one of my passions.
What is your favorite word to say in Spanish?
My favorite word in Spanish is chaqueta. I like to say chaqueta all the time, especially to my son.
What does that mean?
It means jacket.
Oh. Have you ever been to a Spanish-speaking country?
I have actually not been to a Spanish-speaking country. I had the chance when I was in France, because I actually studied abroad in France for 2 months. I had the chance to go to Barcelona, but it didn't end up happening, and I was pretty bummed about that because I heard Barcelona is gorgeous.
Yeah. What country would you go to if you could go to any?
If I could go to any country, Spanish-speaking, I have to say maybe Argentina or Brazil.
Okay, and what is your favorite language to speak?
My favorite language to speak is probably French because it comes so easily to me. And a lot of my students think that it doesn't, but they ask me to switch from Spanish to French a lot. And it's really hard to get your brain to go from one language to another. Mm-hmm. So I get the two mixed up a lot, but mostly I'm in the Spanish mode because I am the Spanish teacher.
Yeah. And finally, what is your favorite phrase to say in Spanish?
My favorite phrase to say in Spanish is a mí no me importa, which means it doesn't really matter to me.
Okay. Thank you for coming in today.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
For this next segment, we will be showing you a picture for 5 seconds. You have to guess where it's located.
Send me your location, let's focus on communicating, 'cause I just need a time and place to come through. Send me your location, let's ride the vibration. I need nothing else but you. At times I wonder why I fool with you, 'cause this is new to me, this is new to you. Initially, I didn't wanna fall for you, gathered my attention, it was all for you. So don't take advantage, don't leave my heart dim.
Point the bat up in the air like you're gonna smoke a dinger. Then you lay down a button, you sprint first. You're out every time. That's it.
Interviewers, help me get these. Oh my God.
You guys can interview me.